Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. We've got a triple flyer squad for you, which normally would be way too weak to ice. That would feel not so nice, but this is a flyer squad consisting of Corviknight, a steel type that takes neutral damage from ice type Pokemon, which is a very safe Pokemon right now in the meta, very neutral with its variety in coverage in its 3 attacks, as well as the spice pick of this Pokemon, Shadow Aerodactyl. And with that rock-type fast attack pressure from Rock Throw, it can certainly pressure those ice-type Pokemon and also surprise certain Pokemon with that Earth Power. Did you know that Shadow Aerodactyl learns Earth Power? Maybe you did because it was in that one meta, right? So maybe you knew it had Earth Power. But back in the day, I remember being surprised the first time I saw Shadow Aerodactyl and it like Earth Powered my Galarian Stunfisk. That was embarrassing. Also, Altaria, the OG, the throwback, still fairly strong. Not as strong as it once was. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Here we go. Corviknight into Altaria. Let's start things out here in the Great League. Corviknight, one of the new big-time players in not just the Great League, but the Ultra League as well. And we've also got Altaria and Aerodactyl, as we said. What is happening? There better not be an Aerodactyl in the back. Otherwise, this is scripted. There's no way it's the Mir team. That would be impossible. Impossible. Inconceivable. Here we go. Corviknight's going to be trading attacks here. Iron Head coming through for some chip damage. Everything is resisted here. These two bulky flyers just trading attacks. The next one probably doesn't even knock out, potentially. So going for another Sky Attack here. But you are letting this Corviknight build up energy, which is a little concerning. Maybe you're just going to force it to expend something here on your own Corviknight. That makes sense. Force it to expend energy on your own Corviknight and then maybe farm down with Altaria because Aerodactyl cannot eat an Iron Head here. So you just take this with Altaria and then look to farm it down. They are going to pivot into Hawlucha. Oh my gosh. And normally Fighter against Rock would be good. However, Hawlucha runs Poison Jab as its fast attack that is resisted by the rock typing. Flying Press would be a ton of damage, so has to commit the Protect Shields here. And now I think the only scary thing would be if the opposing Altaria can knock you out with enough health, or then it gets to another move. Let's see, if this is Sky Attack, oh, it's Dragon Pulse. Uh-oh. I think Altaria is going to reach another move here. I think it's bulky enough. Oh, man, that is tough. Tough way to lose. Well played by the opponent, though. Double Dragon Pulse. Yikes. I don't know if that must have been BM, because Sky Attack definitely would have been enough. Uh-oh, getting Snapchats. Rev is the trainer who submitted these battles, by the way. Shout out to them. Here we go. Corviknight into Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Gonna be fine here. Very neutral matchup. I would think maybe Dunsparce wins the zeros because perhaps 3 Rock Slides plus the rollouts knock out versus, I don't think 2. Oh, actually, 2 Sky Attacks looks to just about knock out. So this will be a really close matchup here in the Zero Shield scenario. Another Rock Slide connects. They swap into Primeape. And this Primeape could start to get a little bit scary, honestly, if they have Ice Punch. If they don't have Ice Punch, I think Altaria should do fine here. Because Rage Fist, I think you always take the first no matter what. See what they throw at you. And it's going to be Rage Fist. Yeah, so now we can at least take the first 2. Unless they're big braining us and go for Ice Punch here. But most likely not. I think they would just throw Ice Punch first if they had it. Now we might have to shield this one. I don't know if we can survive this double boosted Rage Fist. Yeah, so we're going to shield it to be safe. It would have been close. They swap back into Sparse. And we get off the Sky Attack here to pressure them. Doesn't quite knock out, but we do get the farm down. That's great. In comes Pluff. And I think this is really good because Energy Ball probably doesn't one-shot us. It probably does a lot, but I don't think it would one-shot. But it's a good shield. I like the shield. And we're going to get the last Protect Shield here with the Rock Slide. Pluff will reach an Energy Ball here, I believe, because it's bulky enough. Oh, unless there's lag. Okay, Energy Ball. Let's see if it knocks out or not. I don't think so. Pretty close. And they get a 1. That's really smart. They get a 1 head start with Primeape. But yeah, we just come in Altaria. They don't get there. And we're getting close to a Sky Attack. Yeah, so we can stay in, get to the Sky Attack. Very well played Triple Flyers coming in clutch, especially since they were double weak to Flyer. However, Aerodactyl, right? Even though it's a Flyer, it doesn't really want to see Primeape. It doesn't do very well against most fighting types, resisting those rock throws. Next battle, here we go. Mother of Shadows. Hopefully they're running Triple Shadow. It only makes sense. There we go. 1 of 1. Shadow Jumpluff. Shadow Gator. Come on, Mother of Shadows. Don't disappoint me. Stay true to the brand. We catch a potential Hydro Cannon on Altaria. Let's go, baby. What a catch. And for Alligator, staying in. We're going to respect the potential Ice Beam here. I don't know why I said staying in. Obviously, they're switch locked. Obviously, they're staying in. That didn't seem like enough, right? So they're probably just settling for a Hydro Cannon, not going to reach the Ice Beam here. Gator at least able to get Altaria quite low. Weird little animation there. They come in with Pluff. I guess because they know Pluff is dead weight against Corviknight anyway. They feel like their only play really is to sacrifice it. And they do get a nice little Fairy Wind down, which is something. In comes Bibs. And this Bibs could actually be a little bit of a menace here, honestly. This could be a little bit scary at this point. Because Pluff banked some energy. And if Bibs is ever able to land a Surf on Aerodactyl, I mean, that's game over. So I think maybe we're hoping to get the final shield here and then switch. Oh, that's even better. Oh, I don't know why we didn't switch right away. Okay, at least one rock throw should knock out, and they didn't fire immediately or they lagged. So that's game over. Them letting the Sky Attack through made things a lot easier. If they had shielded that Sky Attack, I think we might have been in some trouble. Here we go. Apparently, Rev is climbing with this team. Next opponent. Yikes. Shadow Ape is so scary. It can just start ramping up here and suddenly becomes a real menace. Also, Shadow Annihilate typically running Ice Punch as opposed to close combat. So if it starts to punch through you here, yeah, this is already scaring me. I feel like Ape has a chance to just run through our team right now. We got to come in Altaria. We still have both of our shields, though. So I think we can save... We're not going to shield? What? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no. I think that was the wrong decision, trainer. And I think... I think I was right to be concerned with the Shadow. If we had simply been willing to invest both shields and farm out with Altaria, like... It still would have been tough. That Corviknight still would have been a problem. But at least we would have had a chance, right? Because Altaria could have maybe neutralized the Corviknight with energy. And then, who knows? Maybe Aerodactyl would have had a good matchup in back against something. Corviknight into Azumarill. Neutral matchup. Here we go. Sky Attack coming through. A little bit better attack than Iron Head, I believe, in terms of efficiency. Just slightly. I don't think it's a huge difference, though. Here we go. Ice Beam connects onto Corv. They're going to go for another one. We should be able to hang on here and maybe go for a big overfarm since Sky Attack wouldn't quite knock out just yet. But no, I like this. This is fine. Just make sure we get off this damage, especially because our backline wants to avoid Azu. So this makes sense. Oh, and we get to an Iron Head. Huge. Huge. Iron Head knocks out Azumarill. What's going to come in? Drapion. Okay. Yeah, I guess Aerodactyl, although resisting the Poison Stings, would not be a great time here because the Aqua Tails would do so much. So forced to come in with Altaria. And you still have reliable Dragon Breath pressure. Going to be CMP. I think either makes sense. Yeah, okay, going to shield. I feel like you would have lived the crunch and gotten off the Sky Attack. So I think like either would have made sense there. Sky Attack grabs the Protect Shield. Gonna force Drapion to fire off. Oh, no. Oh, baby, this is big. This is big because we can shield once, farm all the way down, and then we just commit to fast attacks at this point. Unless we know we win CMP. I guess, yeah, we can throw. And this is even better because Altaria almost has a move, or at least getting close to a move, right? And they just let it go because they CMP'd us. So they figured they probably weren't going to get to a crunch on Altaria in time. GG. Corviknight into Gastro. Whole team is good against Gastro. Well, I take it back. I bet Aerodactyl isn't that great against Gastro. But whole team at least is solid against Gastro. Yeah, Gastro probably just beats... Oh, especially with Water Pulse, if it lands that. A little bit of lag, it looked like, but maybe they didn't sneak. Sky Attack coming through. Lands on Gastro. And we get off a second one first before the next Water Pulse, which is nice. Sky Attack grabs a Protect Shield. I guess we do have to be concerned about the play of Altaria in the back. But again, Altaria is not that common anymore, so maybe they don't really have... Let's see what they bring in here. Oh my gosh, Ferrothorn. This is perfect. Altaria has a positive matchup here, and our Aerodactyl is avoiding this. Our Aerodactyl does not want to see Ferrothorn. They're going to fire off probably a Thunder here, maybe a Flash Cannon if they're feeling spicy. Thunder connects. Non-stab, it really doesn't do that much damage, especially to the bulky Altaria. We do lose the Charge Attack priority. That's not ideal, because we could have maybe gone for a farm down had we not clicked it. But this is all right. I like that we're not undercharging this, because if we undercharge this, they would simply swap out. So no point in undercharging here. Oh my gosh. Talonflame gets shredded by Aerodactyl. Probably the best thing we could have possibly seen in the back. Let's go. Joey Barcode. I feel like I've seen that name somewhere. Corviknight into a shiny Jump Bluff. In comes Dunsparce, Save Swap. Dunsparce, a bit of a problem for our back line, so it's good that we're seeing it here, honestly. Both of our back Pokemon still have play against Pluff, although it's not as good as Corviknight. So I wouldn't hate to see, like, a swap into Alt at some point here. But you could also just try to win this matchup straight up. Gonna take the first two Rock Slides. Go for the Iron Head. I guess feels like this is enough, plus maybe the Sand Attack damage. Gets the shield. Ooh, okay. Do we let this go and farm down with Alt? I think that's the play. I would honestly take the Rock Slide as well. I think you're okay. I was going to say better off maybe saving it shields for Aerodactyl. Okay. Well, this is just Aerial Ace, so not super threatening here. Versus, like, if we had saved that shield and they had pivoted Pluff, maybe we could have swapped Aerodactyl and had our shields to protect it from Energy Ball, but I think this is working out fine. They're going for another Aerial Ace. I don't know. They might get to a third, however, before going down. Let's see. Nope. Altaria gets the farm down. Beautiful. Do they reveal the third Pokemon? It's nope. Oh, interesting. I think we shield, because I think the rock throws are going to add up quicker here. Oh, but we call the bait? That's huge. Okay. And now we definitely get the Dragon Breath down before Morpeko gets to 2, I think. So it just comes down to whether Sparse reaches a move now. Does Sparse reach a move? Come on, Altaria. We got to commit to fast attacks. Altaria, you beast. Oh my gosh, what a win. So close in the end. Holy moly. Epic win there. Corviknight into Malamar. Gonna resist the Psywave damage. Corviknight. I don't know. Kind of an interesting matchup, right? Because double superpower might threaten to knock out. Let's see. Oh, they go for Foul Play. That makes sense, right? Foul Play does around the same. Why debuff yourself? Yeah, going for Sky Attack now. Grabs the first Protect Shield. Malamar. I don't think we hang on here. So I think we might want to invest the shield, yeah. Do we get the second Protect Shield now from Malamar, or do they allow this to connect? Wow. Already committing both Protect Shields. We're going to stay in, force them to throw again. Do we shield? We thought about it. But no, we're going to let it go. Come in with Altaria. Can't really come in with the glassy Aerodactyl here. Hopefully Malamar doesn't get to 2 attacks here. That'd be pretty bad. That would be a lot of damage. Oh, it looks like it might get there, though. Yeah. All right. Put it all on Aerodactyl. No. Oh, just a superpower. Tough shield. Oh, God. This looks pretty bad. This looks pretty bad, trainers. Once again, if we had saved that shield for Aerodactyl, might have been nice. Oh, but Altaria is really chunking this Toxapex more than I thought. Look at this. Look how low it is already. Oh, but this is over. Resisted rock damage is not going to be enough here against Diggersby. And they could just go straight Scorching Sands. And Scorching Sands is going to do more than you think. Ow. And it debuffs us. Yikes. Plus, there is a Brine loaded on the Toxapex. I'm not going to lie. I would have top left it at this point. I very much would have top left at this point. But we'll get some science. We'll get to see how much this does here. Bang. After the debuffs. Not as much as you'd hope. And Diggersby going to disrespect the Flyer there. Sometimes Diggersby does that. He's a ground type that will disrespect Flyers with his bulk. All right, we like this lead. As long as they don't get a debuff, we should live 2 crunches for sure. First crunch coming through. Does slightly less than half. They do get the debuff, but they swapped out. Ooh. Would have liked to throw a little bit earlier there, but that's okay. I think maybe we swap Altaria immediately. I don't know if they can bait and still reach Ice Beam. Oh, but we're going to stay. Maybe we're going to try and catch. And we do catch. Beautiful. Now they definitely will only get to 1 Ice Beam, so I think we just commit to a full farm down and shield the potential Ice Beam here. And I don't think they can even bait us and reach a Hydro Cannon, so really no reason not to shield in my opinion, yeah. No reason not to shield. They do swap in Azu to absorb all this damage. Maybe could have opted for the Moonblast here, since Azu will get to the Ice Beam before the second Sky attack anyway. But that's all right. Not a huge deal. I guess, in theory, maybe you force them to throw a little bit earlier in that sense. But this looks pretty rough, honestly. Yeah, I think Azu, Azu's pretty, a pretty tough time here. If we somehow got, like, a CMP swap, maybe that would have opened up a win con. Oh, wait. Nah, they get the bubble down, GG. Yep, Azu's definitely a problem for this team. Rise, what do they do against Azu? Well, they try their best. They try their best, and they might not have much success. Corviknight into another Drapion. Okay. We get a do-over. Let's see if we can do better. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They swap in the thing that destroys our back line. Dude, there have been some games where, like, I'll have a bad lead, and I'll say swap something, and then they'll just stay in, and then I realize, like, in the end, their backline was so weak to the thing that I swapped in, where, like, if I just sacrificed my lead, I would have probably won, because I would have saved that thing, so that's always the worst. But right now it's working to Rev's advantage. Sky Attack connects. We can take this, honestly. Just neutralize the Azu. Okay, we're going to shield to be safe. Go for a Sand Attack down. Beautiful. Maybe we can get our shield back if Drapion comes in. Going for the Iron Head here. Iron Head. Gonna threaten some solid damage. Oh, connects. Wow. They're just gonna go for an Aqua Tail here, I believe. And we're gonna let it go. Maybe come in with Altaria, so we don't have to shield an Aqua Tail on Aerodactyl. I feel like it could be really anything, right? With Azu Drapion core, the most common core right now. Pidgeot. Oh, beautiful. Maybe the second best flyer we could have seen after a Talonflame. Let's go. Here we go. I think this is the final battle of the video. This video went really fast. Great lead. Resisting all the ground damage. They have to settle for non-stab rock slides. In comes Talon. Oh, let's go, Aerodactyl. Oh, farms it down before it even gets off an attack. I think it did its job. Yeah, I think you're fine just letting it go. Just force, yeah. Just force Marowak to throw that rock slide. And now it's still switch locked for a little bit because that all happened so fast. This is beautiful. We can take a Rock Slide, no problem. We're not super threatened here. Going to... I would like to see maybe more of an Overfarm, but that's all right. Going for the Sky Attack. Grabs the Protect Shield. Double Fire! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful for Altaria here. They're going to have to settle for Thunder Punch, and as long as we just get rid of this Typhlosion, we should be chilling. That Thunder Punch does a tremendous amount of neutral damage for a non-stab move, but there we go. We get the win. Unbelievable stuff with the shiny Shadow Aerodactyl. Thank you very much for the submission, Revano. Hopefully I'm saying that right, or Revanoa maybe, Revanoa. So very fun stuff. Triple Fliers is definitely, I think, a tough thing to make work, but Revanoa making it work and actually climbing Elo within this footage. So very impressive stuff with that Shadow Aerodactyl. Definitely not an easy Pokemon to use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thanks so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.